Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. All right. So when you come into this video, give me a Fonzie either by double tapping the screen or just simply hitting that thumb up. And if you're watching it after it uploads and processes, please give me that thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you know when I go live or when I post videos. You can always leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. And after the video processes and uploads, you're more than welcome to share it with somebody who will resonate with the messages. I do cancel and rebuke all copycats. I cancel and rebuke all black magic sent towards my channel. I cancel and rebuke all subliminal negative messages and emotional projection as I will it. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to pull an angel message. What angel wants to come forward? Today is April 25th. So 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 5 is 11 with the energetic year of 1. So 111 is significant. Pay attention to your thoughts. Your thoughts are very magnetic today, collective. We're still in that energy of mastering lessons. I feel like we're going to continue mastering them until we have the full moon on May 1st, which happens to be in Scorpio. All right, so you need to, something about the heart space, getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So there may be somebody coming your way who wants to get to know you. Whether or not you want to be vulnerable with them, that's up to you. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment and release your ex. Archangel Michael is stepping up into the house and saying you are safe, you're divinely protected, your house is safe, your family is safe, you have nothing to worry about. He is definitely got his sword out and he's ready to, you know, lay it down, right? So you may have to do a cord cutting, some sort of cord cutting here. So something about releasing the past, releasing your ex, releasing and clearing your energy so that you can be more in the present moment. Because I do feel you are attracting somebody. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Is coming through here. So forgiving and learning, you may be still working on that heart space. Using, you know, when we're in our heart space and we hold on to resentment, anger, rejection, abandonment, any kind of an emotional wound, it usually either hangs on into the heart space, which blocks it off from being vulnerable again, especially if you have been vulnerable with somebody and they turned around and used it against you in the past. We have a tendency to block off our hearts to allowing ourselves being vulnerable again. So Spirit is telling you, you know, release that energetic wound, right? Release it and allow it to be healed so that you can open yourself up to giving and receiving again. You know, Uranus is in Gemini. Gemini rules Mercury. Gemini rules the twins. It also rules people who that have like two different personalities. They show you one, but there could be an underlying one. So you really need to be careful. We're in that energy today. You somebody from your past coming back who may want to ask for forgiveness, but you're being asked to clear out some sort of negative intentions. I feel like you really need to trust your heart, trust your intuition today, because this is a heart card. See, there's 3 people on that card. Somebody could have braids. But you also see the angels are close. There's 2 angels that are really close to you. See, this person is praying. Something could be maybe wanting to mess with your heart or mess with your head, so be aware of that as well. Let's see what the energy is around the collective today. That's us working on your heart space. Let's see what the energy is around the collective today. Please and thank you. Throat chakra. So we're talking about Gemini coming through here again. Some sort of communication is coming your way. Somebody who didn't appreciate you. We have the garden and the gate. There's that inner child wound. The key lies in your heart to whether or not you want to open up the gate to communication, stepping out of comfort zone. Towards blossoming abundance. You may have somebody coming your way just to get a hand out. This person does not appreciate you. This could be the person who got to you, and once you allowed yourself to be vulnerable with them, they turned around and used it against you. Okay, so be aware of that. You could have somebody coming your way offering you maybe a new job or a career or some sort of a promotion here. But just remember, something is not appreciated. Somebody does not hate you. This is a 15 and a 3, so a 6 and a 3, which adds up to a 9. Here we are with energy. Mercury rules Gemini in Virgo. So Virgo could be heavy in your chart somewhere, or this could be a Virgo coming your way. But the fifth chakra rules the throat chakra. Somebody could be verbally telling you that they don't appreciate you. There definitely, like I said, could be some sort of communication coming through that needs to be cleared, or some sort of honest communication that is going to clear you. Their intention, you got to be aware of somebody's intention today, because their intention is lack of appreciation. It's like this person only wants to come towards you to get what they want. I feel for some of you, I feel like you need to be aware of somebody triggering a childhood wound. Give me some fun. See, you're watching. If you're a hater watching, thanks for the view. Appreciate it. All right, so what are the crows warning the collective about today? 999 can be significant. Yep, you've got somebody who is coming to your door. They are curious. What did I say? Gifts. So be aware of somebody coming your way wanting to offer you a gift. This is somebody who's been preying on you, keeping you feeling like you cannot see your way out of a situation, keeping you in survival mode. Now they want to come in and offer you a gift, but they're just curious, right? Remember, this person does not appreciate you. This is somebody who you may have opened yourself up to being vulnerable to, and then they turn around and use them wounds against you. Because why? Because you got something coming your way. Something beautiful. Something abundant. Yeah, you definitely got somebody who's very coming to your very curious. And really crazy is this morning, actually I had a crow screaming and it woke me up. Like he was really out there yelping. So be aware of people coming to your door today, collective. So let's clarify. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, bond deepens. Clarify this heart card for the collective. Yes, Six of Swords. Let's lead on gifts. So the Six of Swords in reverse is somebody who does, it's like they're still in that choppy emotion. They're still in this triggered emotion. 369 can be significant. 999 is definitely significant. 63 is a 9, and we got a 9 on that card, and then we have the 63 over here. 999 is coming through. So definitely being warned that this could be a karmic individual. This also talks about learning some sort of a hard lesson here, collective. 3 viewers, come on guys, give me a Fonzie. If you're here watching, apparently either one of two things: you're a hater or you're resonating. So yeah, you definitely have somebody who is very triggered, somebody who's in this very choppy emotion, somebody who does not want to move on. You could see there is a swords there, maybe somebody that you cut cords with. That's why they're coming back and they're curious what you got going on. You have this feminine energy. She looks like she's in hangman mode. Maybe you need to see something from a different perspective. She's got these 2 swords here. It talks about a decision. Somebody may have cut a cord with somebody from the past. And now they want to come back in the present moment and communicate something. But again, this is somebody who did not appreciate you, did not value you. Yeah, somebody that's a woman. 5th chakra, show me a little bit about this communication. Yep. Somebody who could be hiding something with the Sun card. Look at this, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who's very greedy. Somebody who made a very bad investment. And now they're very curious. The King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strong Capricorn energy. But the Sun talks about them hiding something. They're hiding their true intentions is what they're hiding. Because the Sun card in reverse talks about something that's being done in the dark. Again, some sort of triggered communication. Something that's being done in the dark. Somebody taking something to the game. Somebody wanting to block somebody's success by any means possible. All right. Curiosity. Yeah, 2 of Wands. This is about a decision. 2 people coming together who share the same vision, the same aspect, right? Making a decision to what? Come to somebody's door. All right, curiosity. What are they curious about? What are they coming to the door and snooping about? Give me some Page of Wands. The Page of Wands talks about opportunities. It talks about having that source of inspiration, right? Why? Because somebody is very gifted. Somebody is a creator. And you got somebody who's very curious coming in. What are you creating, collective? Right? Remember, they wanted to keep you in survival mode. Preying on your downfall. They think they're sly. They think they're cunning. Somebody who's been watching you, stalking you. And apparently you still are. 5 viewers and no thumbs up. Because why? Because they don't want you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They want to keep you in this darkness. This is 2 people who made an investment. And now they're very triggered. Maybe wanting to come in and offer you some sort of an apology. Gifts. 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 Hanged Man in reverse. So something was sacrificed here. Somebody could have tried to sacrifice somebody. Somebody could have did some sort of a sacrifice as well. Remember, because look, something was done in the dark. An investment was made in the dark. 2 people communicated here. It shared the same idea to do something, to prey on somebody's downfall, to keep them in survival mode, maybe even to steal their idea. This talks about this crow digging a hole in the ground and hiding his food because he's afraid that the other crows are going to steal it. Because look, you got somebody here who is spying, lying, gossiping, stalking you. They think they're sly. They think they're cunning, right? The hangman in reverse talks about seeing something from a different perspective. So somebody definitely seeing something from a different perspective. Somebody is very gifted here. Somebody has, a psychic ability. Somebody got their aha moment. And yesterday in the earth energy, it talked about an earth sign being humble. Somebody is very gifted. Somebody could have abused their gifts. Right? Now they're very, very triggered because somebody is actually receiving their abundance. Somebody been sending somebody a lot of subliminal thoughts, a lot of dark thoughts. Yeah. These two people made a bad investment. Somebody from the past. And now they're under judgment. For being dramatic, for being childish. Justice is about to be served. Look at that. Sagittarius, divine timing, and Archangel Michael is done stepping up in the house. Right? Saying, listen, if you won the battle. You won the battle, you tamed the beast. Now you got somebody who wants to come flying in, rushing in, coming to your door. What do you got going on, collective? Huh? What do you got going on? What do you got going on in there? Mm-hmm. Pay attention to your thoughts. Yeah, exactly. With our Gabriel, pay attention to your thoughts. Somebody is sending you some dark thoughts. Because they want you to receive something. This is somebody who did not, like I said, appreciate you. Right? Getting to know one another. That's all they did. They come in to get to know you, just to use them wounds against you. Just to keep you triggered. To trigger you. Could be a Pisces. Survival. Show me who is this fox. Who is this cunning fox? Somebody could have also been jealous of how you looked. They could have did it out of jealousy, envy. Show me the survival, please and thank you. Yeah, death. Something is ending. What did I say about the full moon in Scorpio? Something is ending. Absolutely. Again, the death card rules Scorpio. Scorpio rules the house of sex, death, rebirth, mystery. Yeah. Whose bed have your boots been under? Somebody could be very, very jealous. It's like this womanizer didn't appreciate you when they had you. But whoever you are, you broke out of that mental cage, that nightmare. You're not worried, right? You're not worried. 10 of Cups. This person, again, could be in a third-party situation. They could already be in a relationship tied to another. Look, 3 people. Appreciation in reverse, lack of appreciation. Show me who did not appreciate the other person. Page of Pentacles, yeah. Appreciate you. The only thing that they did was studied you. Learned everything that they could about you. Learned your weaknesses, but what they didn't learn is your strengths. They learned all your weaknesses, but they didn't learn all your strengths. Right? The Page of Pentacles could be talking about a younger person as well. The Page of Pentacles talks about making that bad investment, paying somebody to do something. Because it's a pentacle. Again, keeping you in survival mode, always having to pinch that penny. Could be somebody's father, because we do have a child. Could be a parent figure. Forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning. So be aware. Communication coming your way. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Somebody may not be feeling good. Somebody may not be feeling good. And now they may want to come in and they could be sick, and maybe they want to come in and ask for your forgiveness. Again, this could be an ex. So that you can clear out some sort of energy. Yeah, somebody is going to take a leap of faith here. Why? Because they feel like you owe them something. This is somebody who, with the Queen of Wands in reverse, somebody who is, could be very well doing death magic, like and trying to either end your life or end your money, end your career. Yeah. But the Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who's very manipulative, right? Somebody who's very manipulative. Somebody who feels like you owe them something. They feel like you owe them part of your, whatever the divine is bringing in for you. And again, this is somebody who's manipulative. Somebody who has, may have a beautiful body, but they're ugly inside. Somebody who manipulates energy. Somebody who's very verbally manipulative. Somebody who's very emotionally manipulative. That Hangman energy. Yeah, manipulative. You're going to regret leaving me. Right? Somebody who's very dramatic. Somebody who likes to play the victim. Somebody who feels like you owe them something. Why? Because somebody's new beginning is here. They know they can't fool you. So it's like they want to approach you with this offer of, please forgive me. Right? Please forgive me. Just to trigger you. So be aware of that, collective. Yep, they're waiting for a right opportunity. So, you know, this talks about the hard lesson is over. The backstab, the betrayal is over. Playing a lot of mind games with the Nine of Swords there. Coming into some dreams, playing a lot of mind games. But they're masking themselves. Right? So let's go ahead and close out this daily reading for the collective. What final message do you want to give the collective today? You're being asked to trust your intuition. See how she's got her eyes closed and her hands on her temples? Trust your intuition. If you know This is like somebody sending subliminal thoughts your way. Dark subliminal thoughts. Trying to get you to unalive yourself. Be aware of that, collective. Because what you're thinking is not yours. You need to trust. Yeah, because somebody is very gifted. And I feel like somebody could be getting a clairaudient or claircognizant upgrade. This talks about listening to Archangel Gabriel. He's a divine messenger, right? She's got her hands on them temples. Somebody sending you a lot of subliminal negative thoughts. So what you need to do is cancel, send it in a different direction. Because what they want to do is want you to self-delete. This is specific. It's not for everybody. So only take the messages as they resonate. So you're being asked to trust your intuition. Trust what you're feeling. Divine Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So Divine Order. Remember, we had earlier the Temperance, the Justice card, right? So an important lesson is unfolding for somebody here. So you can use amethyst to help transmute any negative emotions or negative thoughts so that you can move beyond it and focus focus on what you desire. And that's what Archangel Michael is coming through here telling you. Focus on what you desire. Focus with unwavering faith. Be clear about what you desire. Focus upon it with unwavering faith. And pay attention to your thoughts. Because there's definitely something unfolding today with... Wow, it's a lot of noise. Yeah, transformation. Thank you, Archangel Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform through my past challenges. Right? And that's what's happening. Somebody could be going through an ego death. Death, rebirth, right? Transformation. We have that violet flame energy here because something was out of balance, and that's what somebody had to learn. Right? And you need to know that you got spiritual support all around you. Yeah, and somebody is very gifted. Somebody may want to get even here. Collective is beautiful. So your rebirth is here. Your transformation is here. So somebody is going through an ego death. And whoever made this bad investment is getting a divine lesson. They're getting a divine lesson. And then the energy is going to be clear. You're going to be clear to move forward. Because the tunnel, you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here. Right? You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. That the divine is trying to take you in a different direction. You definitely have somebody who's curious, wants to come in and steal your idea. They're only there to get what they need, and that's it. All right, collective, thank you for watching. Have a great day. And we'll see what happens. I'll see you tomorrow. I may come back later. I don't know. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow.